everyone, it's Tammy, and I thought I would do a project share and then a tutorial on how to make these cute little mason jar tags. So anyway, I am in a Facebook group that does swaps, and I haven't entered one, but then I saw the tag swap and I thought, you know what, I think I can do that. So I entered that swap, and although I haven't, sorry, I want to turn on my extra light. Although I haven't done these before, I think they turned out pretty cute. I'm hoping that the person will like them. I don't know anything about her other than I know that she likes pink and she likes butterflies, and I think that's all she said. It seems like there was one more thing, but I don't remember. But anyway, so I did them all a little different, but I think that's kind of cool. So I did a cutesy one, a kind of vintagey feel one, and then kind of a shabby chic one. So let me just show you these. I used some Tim Holtz paper on the back of this, or on this, and it made a cute little holder. And then I did a craft bow, and then I added a flower that I got at Michael Hobby Lobby, and I added some stickles to it for some shimmer and shine. I love some sparkle. And then I just added a tag that I I punched a strip of craft paper to match with the bow, and I came up with that design. And then I have a corner rounder that doesn't really, corner punch, I guess I should call it, and I used that on the edges, and that's that. And I just put some twine in the little tag holder. So that's that. What do you need, Fuzz? What do you need? Go on, go see your daddy. Go tell daddy he wants you. It's like when I start talking, this cat comes around. It's so funny. And then for this cutesy one, I did the tag thing again with the little punch, and then I colored and cut out a digi stamp, and then I used some crepe paper, and I layered it. I put 4 of them up here, or 4 of them on top of each other, and then I just cut. And I have those scissors that make the multiple cuts at once, so I used these, but you could use just regular scissors. And you just layer it on top of each other. So I would take it, and then I would tear it, and then take it, and then tear it. And I just did this 4 times, and then I used glue, but you could use adhesive or whatever. You just put a little stripe on each one so that they all are stuck to each other on top like this. Then you make your cuts to the middle, and then you put something on the top. So I put this little ribbon that I also incorporated in the top here. You just put whatever you want on the top, and it's really cute. You kind of fray it out. It turns out really cute. And then I had gotten these butterflies. Gosh, where did I get those? I don't remember. They were in my stash. You know what? I think they came from the Dollar Tree. So I put a little butterfly there. And then I added just a couple other ribbon just to have a little bit more bulk on my ribbon section, and that's that. And then this last one I thought was super cute, and I just learned how to do this. I watched a YouTube video, and the person made it look so easy, and then I tried it, and I'm like, it is so easy. So let me see if I can tell you what her name was. I have to go to my history. So this is not my idea at all. I did not come up with this, but her name is Septera18. It is SEPTERIA 18, and it's a 6x6 mason jar, and I'll try to remember to link it below in case you guys want to see her original one. But she made it so that you had this and the mason jar on top, and then she did a card and she included these little cute little mason jars, but I just incorporated it all in one. So this is a little card like tag holder. Oh, now I can't get the tag back in there. Sure it is. There it goes. And then so there's the little tag holder and the tag, and then 3 little baby mason jars. Aren't those cute? And all of this was out of one sheet of 8x8 paper, and you could use 6x6 paper for this. I will show you because this is the tutorial that I want to show you because it's so easy and it was so cute and so fun. So I just took my paper, and then I have this ribbon that has these little flowers on it. I've had it in my stash for years. So I just added those, and then I used some pearls that I got from Stampin' Up. They're just basic jewels, basic pearl. I used the bigger ones on these 3, and then I used a medium-sized one on this one, and then I used the baby ones on these. And then I just took some twine. Oh, nope, this is actually washi tape. Let me get that out to show you. That is just washi tape, and I'll show you on the card that I'm doing for you. And then some twine, and I tied it around there, and that's that. Although I did put a little bit of the punch. I punched a little bit of the craft paper and put it on the bottom of those 2 big jars. So the opposite side is the argyle print. Is that what that's called? Why am I thinking that? I don't know. And then this side is the like plaid. So it's really cute. And so I have it so that you can put this one inside. At that time it went in much smoother. And then I have one that's this, you know, the patterns. I have 2 of the same pattern and 1 opposite. So I just put 1 of the same down, and then, whoops, and then 1 opposite, and then 1 of the same. And they just all fit right in there. And so I am going to send these in the mail, and I'm going to send the 3 of these together like that. Super cute. And I will probably put them in their own little baggie or something. Haven't done that yet, obviously. So these need to get mailed out. I think I'm going to mail them tomorrow. I could still mail them today. It's early. It's 5 o'clock. So I am going to show you how to make these mason jars. And I have this really cute sheet of paper that I have in my stash from the same paper pack as the other one. I need to drink up my coffee. But I'm going to make these for my friend Lisa, who loves mason jars. So my sheet is 8x8, so I'm going to make all of those with this sheet, but I'm going to have a little bit left over too. So I'm going to put my cutter down. Hopefully you guys can see it. The first piece of paper I'm going to make is 2 3/4 by 6. So I want to go 2 3/4. And then the next one is 2 1/2. Oops. So the first one, 2 3/4 by 6. So I'm going to trim that down this way. And I have a little rough edge from where the perforation was. I'm just going to try to trim that off just barely. So that leaves me with a little 2-inch piece of paper that ends up with 2 by 2 3/4. And that will be one of the little mason jars. Oh, I don't, and so this strip is extra. I don't need this, and this measures 2 3/4 by 8. So that's extra, which I won't use right now. And then the 2 1/2, I need to cut it at 4 inches. And then I'm going to trim off that little bit of perforation again. And then I'm going to cut this down into 2-inch pieces. 2 inches, and then this one should be 2 inches. And it is close enough anyway. I cut a little bit off. So now I have a piece that is 2 3/4 by 6, 2 1/2 by 4, and 3 that are essentially 2 by 2, or this one's a little bit taller. And now all I need is the punch. I guess you could make it squattier and shorter too, whichever way you want to do it. But so this is the envelope punch, and so you do need this for this project, but it's kind of cool. I don't use this too often, so it was fun to see something else that I could do. So the longer one, which is this one, you want to so this is going to be the pocket. You want to line this edge up with the pointer of your envelope punch. And punch. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then you want to take it and move it so it's at the 4 1/4 mark. And punch. 4 1/4 mark. And punch. And then that's all you're going to do with this one, so it looks like that. And then your shorter one, you are going to line it up, punch, line it up with the pointer, punch, and then, oops, what did I do with those? You're going to turn the envelope punch around, and you're going to round the edges with the corner rounder that comes with the punch, which is very handy dandy, like that. And then for these smaller ones, you're going to do the same thing that you did for this tall one. So I'm going to line up my edge, punch, turn it over, line up my edge, punch, and I'm just going to line up all the edges and punch, and then I'm going to corner round all of them at the same time. This is so quick and easy. I cannot believe how quick and easy these were. I was excited. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys. Even though I've only done it once myself, I know that that's all it's going to take, you guys, to be able to do it too. And it just so happens that Lisa loves mason jars, so this worked out fabulously for me. And then I'm going to turn it this way. And round the edges. And of course you don't have to use this rounder. If you have a different rounder you can use, but why not use it all on one since you have it out and you're using it anyway, right? All right, so then now you take some handy dandy scissors, and the part that's flared out, you just snip that flare off on both sides. Now do you see it? So sometimes I've noticed that I flare out like that, like when I'm cutting. So I'm just going to go back in. I'm just not a very, because I don't want my mason jar to have a flare out thing. So you know what I'm going to do on these? Maybe, let's see if I did it this way, if that would be better. Oh, it's kind of hard to get your scissors in there. What if I used smaller ones? Actually, that does seem like I did maybe a better job. So that's what I'm going to suggest. You take it and from the bottom of the lid to the top. I don't know, maybe that'll work better. And you do that for every one of them, including this pocket one. So then you have all these little extra pieces that you can toss. Then you fold this pocket up and you want to match up the bottom. So I kind of just look at the bottom and match that up with each other, and then take my bone folder. Isn't that cute? And I guess you could look and see which side you'd prefer. I might do it that way. This happens to be double-sided paper. You don't have to use double-sided. Just part of your thing would be white of your pocket, whichever way you want to do it. This is a great stash buster. So then I'm going to just take a thin line of my glue and put it on the edge of the mason jar. Close that up. I don't know if this is a great stash buster. After I said that, I'm kind of thinking about it, because I mean, it takes such little paper, but you'll want to make so many, so that's how it's a stash buster. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure that my tag fits inside all right. I think it will. The next time I make one, I may make this just a little bit wider, just a hair. So instead of being 2 3/4, I might go just to the outside line of 2 3/4. So what is that? 2 7/8. Well, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to put my lid back on my... Okay, I'm going to take this washi tape. You can use, of course, whatever color you want, but I kind of like silver. And I'm just going to put this down on the lid like that. And then I'm going to snip that off. Use some smaller scissors. Snip it off here. And there's your lid. Isn't that cool? It works so quick and easy and fast, and you're going, what in the world? I just made a mason jar. And then you can decide which side you want. Gosh, I don't even know. I like them both. I think I want this one. So I'm just going to put this down. Fuzz, go tell Dad he wants you. No. trim that one and then trim this one. And then you can use your own embellishments to embellish it however you want. There it goes. I might need to just take this and there we go, it's fitting better now. All right, there we go. Woo. So you can use whatever embellishments you might want to use, but they're just so fun and they're kind of addicting. I'm not gonna kid you because you're like, wow, I just made that out of this? I mean, it seems unreal. So I'm gonna do one of these this way, and then I'll do two of them this way. And you can see how the diamonds are long this way. If you wanted them this way, you could pay more attention when you're cutting them to get them that way. But they're long on this one. I don't know, to me it doesn't really matter, but now Taz is over here. It's morning. I promise I fed these guys before I started this. I don't know why they're acting like nobody owns them. Hi, Tasman. You're just saying hi, aren't you? You're just saying hi to Mama. No, Taz. I have my trash here, and he was sniffing at it. There's just paper trash in it. But it's not a habit I want him to start. Now I have this stuck to my finger. There it goes. Okay, so here are all three of the little baby mason jars. Oops, I didn't cut this one. There we go. So there are all three of the baby mason jars. And the larger mason jar and the folder, I don't know, the pocket, I guess is what I should call it. My goodness, I'm not friends with this washi tape this morning. Crazy animals, crazy washi tape, crazy me. So I have all three and this. Slide this in. I did embellish mine with flowers and just some cutesy stuff. You could do yours however you want. I kind of made it look kind of shabby chic, and then I put these in there kind of like that so that they all fit into this one tag, and I just thought that was really cute. So again, this is the finished one after I have embellished it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to embellish this one yet, or I would just do it with you. I have this still out, but I don't know. I didn't like it before, and I'm not sure that I like it now. So I don't know how I'm going to embellish it, but I thought that I would show you this. Just do a little project share and teach you how to make these. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.